Head Richards, everyone. Keep it going for Head. Guys, are you ready for your headliner tonight? Keep your hands going right now. Make some noise for your last comic coming to the stage right here at the Haltom City Theater. Make some noise for David Parson.
Well, hello. Let's give it up one more time for Mary Catherine and Miles. Okay, so the first thing that people generally notice about me is that I'm tall. Okay, yes, I'm fat also. But I would prefer to focus on the metric that doesn't cause diabetes, heart disease, general social disapproval, crushed lawn chairs, scared looks when I head to the buffet line, desperation if I move to the middle seat on an airplane, or questions from small children about whether I have a baby in my tummy. But don't get me wrong, obesity is no laughing matter. I went to see a dietitian the other day and she said she was very concerned about my body mass index. She showed me on a chart and I left feeling totally despondent because I have no idea how I'm going to gain 3 feet in height. So have you all seen that modern craze of recreating childhood photographs? Yeah? Yeah. Well, I thought it looked kind of cool, so I decided to have a go. And I learned a few things about myself in the process. Apparently, I'm no longer precious in a little sailor suit. I can't quite fit in the sink for a bath anymore. If I get on my dad's shoulders, I'm likely to put him in the hospital. And it is absolutely no longer cute if I take a shit in a bucket at the beach. So by now you've probably picked up on the merest trace of an accent. I'm not from around here. I was born in England and moved here 20 years ago. While both of my countries speak English, kind of, words in America sometimes have different meanings, and this can cause serious confusion. In America, fanny is slang for buttocks. In England, a fanny is a vagina. You can imagine my confusion when an American friend said, "Gee, I went on a long bike ride yesterday and my fanny's still sore." How the hell were you sitting on the saddle, lady? Staying on the subject of genitals, to the English, beavers aren't remotely sexual. In fact, the youngest Girl Scouts are called Beaver Scouts and are led by a grey beaver. "Please, sir, would you like to buy some beaver cookies?" "No, I really wouldn't." In England, rubbers are used to erase pencil marks. Not here, which explains the look of disgust I got when, before a test in college, I told an American classmate that I didn't have a rubber and asked if she'd got a spare I could borrow. "What?" I said. "I'm just trying to prevent myself from making a mistake I'll pay for later." That slap around the face still stings. In England, my favorite dessert has a slightly odd name. To the English, a spotted dick is a delicious raisin cake served warm with custard. To the Americans, a spotted dick is an excellent reason to see your physician immediately. And this one's the worst. The American use of the word spunk makes me positively queasy. In America, spunk is courage and determination. In England, spunk is slang for semen. I have a friend who always describes her 14-year-old daughter as full of spunk. Oh God, I hope not. So I too have a daughter. She's 9 years old and she's the light of my life. And although being a dad is awesome, it does have some downsides. And to my mind, the absolute worst is having to listen to really shitty music and pretend to enjoy it. There are many culprits out there in the preteen music space, but to my mind, the worst by far are the Kids Bop Kids, perpetrators of the worst crime against music since Hanson umbopped their way to the top of the charts. If you don't have a prepubescent girl in the house, you've probably never heard of the Little Assholes. But they're a collection of ridiculously chipper tweens who sing popular songs with all the adult words and lyrics edited out. I'll give you an example. In the song TikTok, Kesha sings, "Before I leave, brush my teeth with a bottle of Jack, 'cause when I leave for the night, I ain't coming back." The Kids Bop Kids sing, Before I leave, brush my teeth and make sure I reach the back. I've got a sleepover tonight and I've got to pack. You are fooling no one, you little shits. Although there are, loads of songs that they do that are grossly inappropriate for their preteen audience, there are some places they won't go. There's no Closer by Nine Inch Nails. There's no Down with the Sickness, no Big Papa, nothing at all by Lil' Kim. But guys, I just don't think you're trying hard enough. If you're gonna go halfway, why not commit? Well, I thought I could do better, so I had to go myself. You all know that classic Ode to Cunnilingus by Kaya, My Neck, My Back, Lick It?
Yeah.
Yeah? Sing it. You know the one that goes, all you let is pop your pussy like this? Well, a Kidz Bopped it. And with your indulgence and with due apologies to Kaya, I'd like to give you a taste. Pun definitely intended. Okay? All you kiddies hug yo stuffy like this. Shake your dolly, don't stop, don't miss. All you kiddies hug yo stuffy like this. Shake your dolly, don't stop, don't miss, just hug it. Squeeze it now, cuddle it good. Love this stuffy just like you should. Right now, cuddle it good. Love this stuffy just like you should. My mom, my dad, find my stuffy and make my snack. My mom, my dad, find my stuffy and make my snack. Catchy? Maybe I'll send it to the Kidz Boppers. Or maybe I'll end it all if I have to listen to tweens sing Uptown Funk again. Okay, so I've stopped doing something at home. I have stopped making pop culture references to my wife because she just doesn't get them. I mean, I love to pepper my conversation with her normally, but we just don't have the same plane of reference. She came in from going out to the porch to get a package the other day, and I looked at her and I said, "What's in the box? What's in the fucking box?" She stared me down and said, "You'll find out in a minute, there's no need to cuss." When we just started dating, in a moment of sort of romance, she looked at me with sweet eyes and said, "I love you." And with my best Han Solo voice, I said, "I know." That nearly got me dumped. And this one nearly got me thrown out of the house. We just got married and she was going through her post-shower care routine. And I looked at her and I said, "It rubs the lotion on its skin, or else it gets the hose again." Yeah, didn't go down so well. Long since stopped doing that. Okay, so isn't politics depressing in 2020?
Yeah.
You've got a president that half the country hates, you've got coronavirus swirling around, you've got the Democrats turning the old codger primary with an 80-year-old kicking the crap out of another 80-year-old. And I think we as a country deserve better. I think that it's time for the first female president of these United States. Who's with me?
Yeah.
I got the perfect candidate for you. Meghan Markle's a free agent. Think about it. If we nominate her, we would get a duchess in the White House, and the first gentleman would be a prince. Talk about classing up the joint. We could even go the whole way. We could rip up the Declaration of Independence, and we could ask Her Majesty the Queen if she'd be willing to take us back. Consider this. Both countries get something out of the deal. England gets an economic upgrade over the European Union, and America gets a universally respected, unimpeachable head of state, proper hot tea instead of the ice crap you serve here, a national healthcare service, and most importantly, decent fish and chips. So I'm going to start a campaign. I'm going to get these slogans ready. Party like it's 1775. Bring back the letter U. What do we want? Recolonization. When do we want it? Now. Bowler hats, not MAGA hats. And my favorite slogan for the bumper sticker. Elizabeth 2020. Make America Great Britain again. Thank you for your time. You have been a lovely audience. And I've been David Parsons. Cheers.
David Parsons, everyone. Keep it going for David, and make some noise for all of your comics here tonight.